What's up, my good peeps? I'm going to do some roasted small potatoes, baby balls. Let's see, we got adobo going in. I always love adobo. Cracked black pepper. I use this machine, by the way. I did it through Bespoke Post, and they come with a salt and pepper. Highly recommended. I'm not sponsored. Anyway, of course, some Italian seasoning. That's going in. We got garlic olive oil, excuse me. I got regular garlic too. Bolino, good stuff. Of course, my grazza is going to go in. Oh, and this is the peppercorn that went in there. You can see the moldy color. It's really good stuff. Rainbow peppercorns. Viva Doria. Good stuff. Then, of course, I got some chopped onions that I like to put in there for the onion flavor. Don't know if I'm going to use some either onion powder, which I have here. I even have minced onion. So we'll see what we do. So we're going to pop this open. These have been washed. Baby potatoes. I'm going to go with some grazza on the pan, just a little bit. Grazza inside. Get them all nice and lubed up. A little bit of garlic oil and garlic oil powder. Put that in. And trust me, these could be flavored to the way you like it, but more flavor the better the potatoes become because they're nice and pillowy in there. Of course, we got some Italian right there. For my salt, I'm using some adobo. Always like that. It's from Goya. I support Goya, so you should too. And then, of course, we got some cracked black pepper by Zwilling. All right, good stuff, man. It has a little light on it too. Does it real even. Maybe a little on the pan. Little pepper goes a long way. Last but not least, some fresh onion. Why waste the time? I'd have been still dicing these instead of talking to you. So I'm going to throw a little bit of them in. All right, and then we're going to put a little in the pan. Spread that around. We want the onion smell all through the house, baby. My daughter hates it. All right, there we go. So we're going to toss these around in here. Extra oil again to get that marinated. And you give it a shuka. I'm baking them, setting it to 350. Now, if you want, you can take some fresh parsley, basil, oregano, anything like that, cilantro even if you felt like it, and you can cut that up for the finish. They look good. Look at that, folks. They look nice. We'll put them right on here. Make sure we get those onions out because they got flavor too. Spread them out good. Spread them as even as you can. If you overpack it, ain't gonna do you no good. You want the whole, about 2/3 of them to get crisped up. Make sure we get the last of that. Then we're gonna put them in the oven. I am not gonna cover them. If I have to cover them, I'll do that at the end. Make sure they're all nice and... All right, good deal. That's about it. I will see you maybe halfway through. As soon as that's up on 350, I'm going to put them in. So peace out. So what's up? We're going to do an Italian Italian chicken breast with spinach over top, and we're going to have them little tiny potato balls. So I just wanted to show you everything's cleaned. I cut everything nice, but on the final cut, you can see this is one big chicken piece of meat right here. So I'm going to cut it along here and get rid of the tender on the opposite side, so that way it's full, clean meat. All right, so I take that, I'm gonna put that aside, and there's 4 of them. I can boil them and make some chicken salad with that. Do a little trim right there. And then what I like to do when I butterfly them is I go from the meat side, this side, over, and then flap. Just it's like you almost like if you know how you're fishing, and you do a little gut. You flip it, check it out. That looks good, maybe a little more in here. And then you flip it out nice and flat. So now we have a flat one. I got 4 more in here. All right, when I come back, we'll season them up. All right, now with this spinach chicken, we're gonna do the chicken first, and then about halfway through, we'll put the spinach on top. But I got all my naked chicken right here, and of course, plenty of cracked pepper. Now this is a lot of meat, and I even mean per person. So you want flavor to cook from the outside in, of course. You can poke it. You can stick it and poke it and do a marinade with it. That's fine. Got a little bit of adobo going. Get some around the edges because I'm going to be mixing this up by hand. All right. Some garlic and olive oil flavor. We want to keep it light. Definitely want to keep it light because I have my secret weapon. And of course some Italian dressing, season, pardon me. Got that. We're going to fire in some olive oil. Get that nice and good, and then by hand we're going to mix it. Now I already have my zesty herb opened, so that's going to be the final mix. So let's get these real quick going. Flip them, turn them, get all the nooks and crannies. Take about less than a minute to get everything coated. And I'm going to use half that packet because then when I have the other half, I'm going to sprinkle it over top. All right, but these are already nice and coated, sweet like. All right, now with a dirty hand, I know. We'll put about half of this in. Mix that up real good. You got to be one with food, man. You got to feel what you're eating. Know it feels good. Know it's ready good for the family. They're all tasty. Now, you can see they're all nicely coated. Not too strong yet. They're going to bake into that flavor plus the topping I put on. I check everything, man. Check all the nooks and crannies one last time. And they're looking good. Both sides nice and coated. So we'll put them on the tray. You can see my tray over there. Now the oven's already on 350. Look at this big guy. That's a big one. Put him right there. Got another one right here. And this guy, another nice whitey. And I think that's about good. They are going to shrink up a little, so don't worry about that. One little tiny piece in the middle for good luck. Put this back over her. Now we're going to put that in immediately because it's going to take a couple processes. So that's what it looks like on the pan. And we're going to throw it in there. I'll see you shortly. There it is. I'm going to put a little cover on it. And I did put a little bit of sprinkled onion on it just for another aroma. All right. We'll see you soon.